For years, I believed we had the perfect marriage. From the outside, we looked like the ideal couple. We had a beautiful home, two amazing kids, and a life filled with shared laughter and dreams. I thought we were happy, truly happy. I never imagined that underneath that picture-perfect surface, a devastating secret was slowly tearing us apart. It all started with small, almost unnoticeable changes. My wife Sarah began working late more often. She became more private with her phone, always keeping it face down or taking it with her everywhere she went. When I'd ask about her day, her answers were vague, lacking the details she once shared so eagerly. At first, I brushed it off. I told myself she was just stressed from work, that I needed to be more supportive. I tried to bridge the growing distance, planning date nights and suggesting weekend getaways, but she always had an excuse. The warmth in her eyes when she looked at me was gone, replaced by something I couldn't quite decipher, a mix of guilt and indifference. Our intimacy faded, and conversations became purely logistical, about bills and the kids' schedules. The house that once felt like a sanctuary started to feel like a hotel where two strangers coexisted. The silence between us was deafening, filled with unspoken words and a tension so thick you could cut it with a knife. The truth finally came crashing down on a Tuesday evening. I came home early, hoping to surprise her, but instead, I was the one who got the shock of a lifetime. I found a receipt for a hotel room, a place we'd never been, dated for a day she was supposedly at a work conference. My heart sank. When I confronted her, the dam of lies finally broke. She confessed she'd been having an affair for 6 months. 6 months? For half a year, the life I thought we were building together was a lie. The man she was seeing was a colleague, someone she'd mentioned casually in passing. The initial shock was like a physical blow, knocking the air from my lungs. It was followed by a tidal wave of emotions, betrayal, anger, and a profound, gut-wrenching sadness. How could this happen? Weren't we happy? I replayed every moment of the past year in my head, searching for clues I might have missed. The late nights, the secretive phone calls, the emotional distance, it all clicked into place, forming a painful mosaic of deceit. I felt like a fool for not seeing it sooner, for believing in a fantasy while my reality was crumbling. In the weeks that followed, we tried to talk. We even went to counseling, but the trust, the very foundation of our marriage, was shattered into a million pieces. Every time I looked at her, I saw her with him. Every apology she offered felt hollow, drowned out by the echoes of her lies. The affair wasn't just a physical betrayal. It was an emotional one that exposed the deep cracks in our relationship. She said she felt neglected, that our spark had died long ago. I was devastated because I never knew she felt that way. She never told me. Instead of talking to me, she sought comfort in someone else's arms. Eventually, we both had to accept the heartbreaking truth. Our marriage was over. The affair was the final, fatal blow to a relationship that had been slowly dying without me even realizing it. Separating was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, especially for our children. But staying together in a house filled with resentment and mistrust would have been far more damaging. It's been a long and painful journey of healing, but looking back, I realized that sometimes the things we think are perfect are just illusions. Her betrayal, as agonizing as it was, forced me to confront a reality I was too comfortable to see. It's a harsh lesson in love and loss, and a reminder that open communication and honesty are the true cornerstones of any lasting relationship. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've been through something similar, remember you're not alone. Please subscribe for more real-life stories.